Hi, my name is Anna Laurie, and I am one of the stars of Final Destination Bloodlines.
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I held him off for years.
Okay, so the movie follows a family that has been in death's path for decades. And so I'm a member of the family. I play Julia Campbell, and I'm a cousin. So Caitlin Santawana, who plays the lead, who plays Stephanie, she is the one who sort of has discovered that our entire family is now in death's path, right? So I'm one of her cousins, and she comes in sort of like talking crazy about like our grandma and about like death coming for us, basically. And it's one of those things where it's just like I think I'm skeptical and I just don't believe it. So I did not know anything about the franchise. Or no, I did. I knew of the franchise, but I had not seen the movies. So I watched the movies in between booking it and shooting it. But I knew like the roller coaster one, the third one with the tanning bed scene, like that's just infamous. So it was just one of those things where I don't think you can like live your life without knowing about it somehow. You know what I mean? It's kind of ubiquitous. I think these movies are like, they're going to be relevant as long as anxiety is relevant. You know, it's like the thing that draws people to a Final Destination movie. I don't think there's no other movie offering that. You know, like there's no other movie that's like scratching that itch. So yeah, I mean, I think they could keep these going for years. I'm excited to do one of these movies, but honestly, I think my boyfriend's excitement level was like even higher than mine. I think maybe when I auditioned, like he was so excited for me to be in it. He was like thrilled. So then when we got to like watch all the movies, his family is like huge fans of the movies. And so when we got to watch all the movies together, it was really fun. Like I've seen this movie probably 4 or 5 times at this point. And honestly, I was like, I could watch it again. Like I think these ones are a little different than other horror movies because they're kind of like, they're just more fun. They're exciting, you know? Like apparently it's out in 4DX right now and everyone went to see it in 4DX, you know, where the chair shakes and everything. Like they have all the water and all kinds of stuff. So that's what I gotta go see it in next. Even if the actual death doesn't happen and we have a couple of really good fake outs in our movie, like even if the death doesn't happen, it's still like tense and exciting to watch, yeah.
God! Oh my God!
I'm most impressed if someone can die with their eyes open, because I don't even know if I could do that. Like if you see someone dying with their eyes open, they had to hold that for a really long time. Like I also think one of the things I love watching in movies is like if someone's been shot or stabbed and they're like the physicality of having a wound and having to do a scene anyway. Like I always think that's fascinating too, like watching people do that. This will be, well, I was going to say this will be one of the most horrible deaths I've ever had, but I think this will be definitely the most fun, horrible death I've ever had, I think, in this movie. I think while I'm filming it, it's not that intense, especially with this because it's like there's so much, it's not that intense emotionally because there's so much that I'm focusing on because these movies shoot like so much practical. Like I had like 3 fake arms and I had a fake head and I had all kinds of like different practical effects. So while you're shooting it, it's just like purely focusing. Like I just need to focus in on what we're doing. But then I think the time that I have to shake it off is when I'm actually reading the script and doing my work and prepping for the day. And that's when you're like, okay, so like what part of your head would like break and crack first? Like, and how long would you be thinking about it? And you know, it's like those things that you have to sit around and think about that stick with you. So
my mom asked me right when she started, she was like, so how much gore is in this? And I was like, the whole thing. It's the whole thing straight through.
So was this their first time seeing it
yes.
then?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow. Thank you for seeing it here. That's incredible. What's it like seeing your daughter die on screen? She's covering her face with her.
I think there's a lot of opportunity in horror. I think that's probably one of the reasons that I got into it. But I think I call it victim face, where I'm just like, I think I just have a face that people want to like put through terrible things. Like that's the best way I know how to describe it is like, I think there might be something to the sort of like, I don't know what to call it, like not innocence, but the sort of like aversion to horror that like draws me into the genre.
Taking it to the beginning where you were contemplating your career, could I be talking to Anna the veterinarian, Anna the dentist, Anna the lawyer? Was there another job or something like that you could have been? Or was it always acting or that?
Well, it wasn't always necessarily acting, but I think it was always making movies. Like
Action.
Hello! Thank you for calling the GCPD! This is an officer. Coffee cup. How can I help you?
I just kind of knew when I was in Iowa growing up, like I did every possible film thing I could do in my hometown in Iowa. And then I think when I reached sort of the peak of that, I was like, okay, now I have to go to the next level. Like I think there's something about film that has always drawn me to it. I've always had a camera and filmed stuff, and like I love it. So and acting just happened to be the way that I found my way on set. But like if I'm on something and I'm like I have days off, like especially on Final Destination, like I was at the chairs with the producers and the directors like as often as I possibly could, because I just love watching movies get made. Like that's my favorite part of the whole process, is just being on set. I think some people just get the bug, you know, and they're just like, I have to go see what's bigger and what's better and what's out there. I was lucky enough that I had an uncle that lived in Long Beach, and he had moved out here, to be a photographer many, many years ago. And I visited him, I think, when I was like maybe 9 or 10 or something, and coming to California was just like the best experience of my life. Like I couldn't stop thinking about it. I saved my boarding pass from the flight. Like it was one of those things where I think that having just that little tiny window in so early on of like what it could be like, I think that's what got me out here. And then he helped me. I couldn't have moved out here without him. He helped me move out here, which is like, you know, I feel like even for me, having no connections in the film industry at all, I've had to work so hard, you know what I mean, and be so like light on my feet and ready to take advantage of every opportunity. And I'm like, I don't even know, someone who doesn't even have a relative to help them move out here, you know what I mean? It is hard. It's hard to get out here from the Midwest. You know, I'm not from a big city at all. Like this was such a culture shock when I first, you know, moved out here. Well, I'm going to be in Black Phone 2, which is the sequel to The Black Phone, which is a really, really, really great Blumhouse film with Ethan Hawke and Madeline McGraw and Mason Thames, and that is going to be really cool. I'm really excited to see that, because I'm sort of joining this world that already existed for the first movie, and there is an amazing fan base. Like Madeline, because she's a scream queen, was at the Final Destination premiere, and we posted a photo of us together. And the next day it was like my tag pictures were just this one photo that I took with Madeline over and over and over and over and over. So people are really excited to see it. So
maybe Death's not actually coming for our family, because that would be crazy.
Good luck.
Hi, my name is Anna Laurie, and you've just been buzzed. I mean, I want to do like a rom-com. That would be my ideal next movie, because I'm kind of like, once you're in a Final Destination, it's like, I've reached, you know what I mean? It's horror royalty. Like, I don't even know, I don't know what else I could do in the genre, you know? So yeah, I think it's on to like other types of things. I would love to do comedy. I want to do more comedy.
You say rom-com to me, that's important. So.
Yeah, I would love, oh really, going to see a rom-com for you? Oh really? Oh man, I want them to bring back like You've Got Mail, like 90s rom-coms, like, you know what I mean? Those really, really character driven, like, I just love watching something.